Could Will Smith lose his Oscar after hating Chris Rock? Let's find out. Fans have questioned whether Will Smith could lose his Oscar after hitting Chris Rock in the face on stage during Sunday, 27 March night's award show. Grammars are just weird. Rock made a joke about Smith's wife, Jada Pinkett Smith, referring to her as G.I. Jane in reference to her shaven head. Smith then walked onto the stage and hit Rock before returning to his seat and shouting, "Keep my wife's name out of your effing mouth." Just 15 minutes later, Smith won the Academy Award for Best Actor for his role in King Richard, using his speech to say, "I'm being called on in my life to love people and to protect people and to be a river to my people." Now look, honestly, I feel like he could have handled that situation privately and after the show. But just seeing him dancing and celebrating his achievements at the after party while they were playing his song "Get Jiggy With It," that is a slap in the face. And I feel like it shouldn't be normalized for people going around smacking dudes around just because they told a joke about your family member. I just feel like we're trying to normalize slapping people in the face and getting rewarded afterwards without no repercussion, no accountability whatsoever. It is so obvious to me that Hollywood is a very weird place. Trust me, there are a bunch of hypocrites out there. Even in LA, it's the worst place, the worst kind of place to be in. Let's continue. Following the altercation, the Academy had tweeted, "The Academy does not condone violence of any form. As a result, viewers have questioned whether Smith will be stripped of his long-awaited Oscar for his actions." Back in the wake of the Me Too scandal in 2017, the Academy publicly released their code of conduct. So this is what they said on Twitter. So I'm going to put this up. "The Academy does not condone violence of any form. Tonight, we are delighted to celebrate our 94th Academy Award winners who deserve this moment of recognition from their peers and movie lovers around the world." But the question is, do they somehow talk to Will Smith about it? Because I know since he's an A-list celebrity, he'll probably get away with it. But as far as like Chris Rock goes, I kind of feel bad for him because he was just doing his job as a comedian to tell jokes. But there are two sides to this. Yes, even Jada Pinkett Smith suffering, that should have been joked around. I get it. But it's the way that he went about it. That's basically what you call a beta male move. Not only that, but you made yourself look like a simp on TV. That is the number one thing as a man you should never do. Especially when your wife cheated on you with August and tried to justify her actions. And she told you right in your face during the episode of Red Table Talk. We cannot forget about that last year. Then she had the audacity to compare your sex game to Tupac. She wasn't even satisfied with Will Smith, but she was just fantasizing about Tupac. Number one, that's mad disrespectful in a marriage. The worst part about this situation is that you went on to have an open marriage. I don't support it because, number one, you're going around having sex with multiple people, men and women, and then you come back and have sex with each other. How is that marriage material? Number one, open marriage is a joke. It's a bad idea on any parts to any relationships. Number one, marriage is supposed to be for two people. You can have friends, but at the same time, an open marriage is a huge red flag. It's a deal breaker for me. That don't fly with me one bit, bruh. Let's continue. The guidelines emphasize the importance of upholding the Academy's values of respect for human dignity, inclusion, and a supportive environment that fosters creative. CEO Don Houston said that at the time that there is no place in the Academy for people who abuse their status, power, or influence in a manner that violates recognized standards for decency. The Academy is categorically opposed to any form of abuse, harassment, or discrimination on their base of gender, sexual orientation, race, ethnicity, disability, age, religion, or nationality. Board of Governors believe that these standards are essential to the Academy's mission and relative of our values. They're not playing with the situation. They're letting you know, look, it is one thing of getting upset about the situation, but it is another thing to go on people, will go to that person to smack a nigga around on TV just because you got offended over a joke. There's no place for you to be having violence on TV show. And some people said that whether it's staged or not, it's real. Harvey Weinstein was kicked out of the Academy and stripped of his Oscar from 1989 for Shakespeare in Love following multiple accusations of sexual assault. The Independent has contacted the Academy for comment. Whoa. Now, there's a possibility that Will Smith could lose his Academy Award because of that one incident. But like I said, he could have handled the situation after the show. He could have handled it like a better man. But instead, he just chose to take it upon himself to go on stage and slap Chris Rock and think that he did something, but he didn't. He just made himself look like a simp. So he has all of that energy to take it out on the wrong man, but you couldn't use that energy on your wife in August that disrespected y'all's marriage, which was an open marriage. Where's the hypocrisy here? Regardless of what you think of my comments, this is my personal opinion. If you disagree with me, let me know. If you think I'm right, also let me know in the comments. And if you want the article, I'll post it in the description below so y'all can tell me what are your thoughts on the situation. And I know there's going to be some people out there that will somehow agree with Will Smith saying that he's in the right. And speaking of that, in what way do you think that him defending his wife's honor is the right thing to do by going around slapping Chris Rock? How is that defending his wife's honor? What honor does his wife have for being a slut? Admitting that she cheated on Will Smith? How is that honoring his wife? And I don't think it was from terrible hair condition. I don't think it's that. Whatever was going on with Will Smith on the inside, he definitely chose to show to the world what he was going through by taking it out on the wrong person. Listen, Celebber, if you're watching this, please do a live stream on this. Because this needs to be talked about, that nobody is on social media is even talking about it. But I am. So if y'all enjoyed this video, let me know in the comments down below. I'm going to see you in my next content.